I am doing good,
All
man.
right?
Just doing really good. Just thinking about
Cool.
my boy, Professor Oak, down there in Florida, just bearing the storms. Been literally, I was just texting him before we got on here. This is the most I've ever watched the weather for Florida. Just hoping everything's okay, and
Yeah.
it's insane. All those people down there, it just crazy.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, a lot of people that are supposed to be in Chicago needing to get out of there, and not looking like it. It's going to be a good. I don't know. We'll see, but chances are not likely. I would say.
Yeah. Did you get any of the last storm? Because it didn't go north.
Yeah, yeah. It came through us, and yeah, it was pretty hectic. Oh God.
Really?
Yeah, we got a little bit of little storms for like it was like a rain for the entire day. It was
Okay.
pretty. So yeah, we got a little bit of it, but just rain, nothing crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It usually when stuff like that comes, the only thing we get is like a little bit, barely any rain, but usually a lot of warm weather that comes with the hurricane. So
yeah, yeah.
wild, wild. So this will be a very untraditional episode.
No,
But
we're
I mean,
live. We're live. That's cool.
we're live.
That's
We're live. Appreciate the few people coming in, rolling in.
yeah,
I didn't post it on my socials until like 10 minutes ago, so I appreciate everyone pulling in.
yeah. It's
Besides
fine. It's fine.
posted it on here yesterday, so there was enough advance notice
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
people to roll in.
Look for the real
Um,
ones that are here already.
yeah, they're in here.
That's what's
They're
up.
in here. So
That's what's up.
you're in the chat already. Shout out to you, Thrifty
I'm in the
TCP,
yeah. I'm there. Yeah.
iFOMO, Shug Nasty over in Japan. What's going on, Quilly, Julia, and Chex? Appreciate you guys stopping in and saying hello. Um, yeah, so we are not going to be streaming with Professor Oak. We're in our thoughts and prayers while he's fighting the storm down in Tampa. So we have a Collecticon show coming up. I want to talk to you a little bit about MetaZoo because we could talk about
Oh
it. I'm
no.
sorry. It's going to happen.
Ah, of
It's going to
course.
happen.
It's gonna
You're
happen. You're right.
you're the MetaZoo guy. So I got to talk to you because nobody else will talk to me about MetaZoo.
Oh,
um, so that's happening, but I definitely most of the time we're going to be talking about Collecticon because you're going. I believe you have a full section this time.
yeah.
Not yeah.
Full
So
decked out. Van's full. Well, it's not full yet, but it will be full. Uh, all kinds of stuff. So yeah,
uh,
we're bringing a ton of good stuff, and shouldn't have any problem filling that whole place up. So yeah, it'll be crazy.
yeah,
Looking forward
that's
to it though.
awesome.
It's fun.
While we're at it, everyone go check out Cardinal Game CNA Games. Link down below in the description. I just made a purchase off of there yesterday.
Sure did. Yep.
Um, yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. Like the condition, do you always like over harsh on your conditional grades on your card?
Yeah, yeah. You paid $60 for like a $200 card. Yeah, you sure did. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh
Okay.
huh. Yeah.
It's going in my deck if that makes you feel better. I'm not flipping.
Not yet. That's okay.
I need three of them. I got the shitty version.
Okay. That's proof. That's proof. All right. I'll take that. That's fine.
I got three of those. I need two more, but I don't know if I'll buy the other damaged ones. The damaged ones on PCG Player. I
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
those and get that'll be like a promo video for you. Like, wow, I bought these damaged cards off
That's
Cardinal, and
not.
then I bought these other
That's not
damaged cards.
good. No, that's not a good video. I don't want that.
People flood you and buy all your shit though. It'd be like, wow, he's calling all this stuff damaged.
Wow,
Like,
what an idiot! He's giving them away for way cheaper than it should be. Yeah, what an idiot. Yeah,
I mean,
that card was not damaged. That was a good. That was a good. Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, I would. I was extremely happy with the condition. Obviously, most of my cards in this deck are expensive, and they're just most of them are light play damage. So I appreciate it.
Are
Very
you
cool.
are you that guy that plays with max rarity or like as high as rarity stuff that you can get? Are you that guy? No, just
No, so the tournament deck, like if I go to like a vintage or a goat format, they call it for Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't max rarity that deck.
yeah,
This is just something I have on my desk that's like a format nobody plays, but this was like my favorite format, and I just have it to shuffle and draw hands while I'm in teams meetings and different stuff.
yeah. Just to ruin them, make them really bent up and
Yeah,
beat
I
to
mean
hell.
that's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's good.
buying damaged cards like the one I bought from you, right? So
Uh, Yeah, $60 damage card. Yeah. Yep.
so yeah. So you just really didn't like Brandon Baker? You just didn't want him in your section again, like you had him in Charlotte, or what?
Look, I thought he had a sweet setup. I thought it was great. He had a wire wall to put stuff on. I gave him shelves to put shit on, and then he talked a little trash about being behind a big giant thing. You know what? It's fine. Look,
Oh, I didn't.
BB and me
I didn't
are
hear that.
we're buddies. We're buddies. It's funny. I'm sure it was mostly good natured.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like he did. It was a pretty good setup. Those of you didn't see it, Mason pretty much had a whole section except for
Oh,
what
you'll
was it,
see it. You'll see it. It's even more degenerate now. It's gonna be
really.
fucking. It's gonna be filthy. Yeah.
So are you gonna have like a similar like center island type thing where you got to kind of
Yeah.
walk around it? No, you're not. No spoilers.
We're gonna make a little horseshoe, and yeah, we'll do the whole thing. Yep.
You got security coming or no? Or just you?
Uh, I mean, I got all you guys, so I should be good, right? Like I should be for the
I
most
don't think
part.
we're near you at all.
I
Me
mean,
and
look,
Java are like on
you're
the other side of the building.
yeah. We'll just be on the lookout. Just all that stuff.
Yeah.
Quilly says thoughts and prayers for Mason's van. Thanks, Quilly. I appreciate it. Haven't even left yet. Look, I washed it today. It's washed, nice and clean. I aired up the tires. We're good to go. So
That's all
not
you
crapping
need.
out on me this time. Nope.
How long of it? It's longer than Charlotte, the drive, right?
No, it's
Well,
it's only 5
maybe.
hours. It's 5. Pretty
Yeah, I
short.
guess so. Yeah, straight up through Indiana, pretty much.
It's all interstate. Yeah, it's nice.
I ain't too bad. Yeah, it's 4 hours for me roughly. So I'm excited. First ever driving Collecticon. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
Cannot wait.
I think it's gonna be a big show for sure.
Yeah. Are you? Is it just you and Zach, or do you have other people coming?
It's me, Zach, and then his youngest kid is going, and his wife is going as well.
Oh well.
So yeah, I'll have some helpers. Well, we'll be all right. We'll be good.
So
We're in good shape.
I thought Zach, for based on the last show, he was kind of skeptical, or was that not? Is that not a thing at all? Like he was.
Uh, I think he was expecting a different crowd than what was there. And then once he saw, oh, this is what they're into, and they're really into it. Like
Yeah.
we're used to a lot more general, collectible, like as far as like anime, that kind of stuff. Like regular like nerdy convention type of stuff. But yeah, obviously this is a bigger show with people that have deep pockets, and if they see something they like, they will shell out the cash for it. So that's definitely a major draw. So when we have cool stuff like that, we can definitely ball out a little bit and bring some cool stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now, I remember you guys brought some of your larger figures, right? The last time. Did
Yeah,
those
and
sell out?
we'll still bring them. We'll bring all the big figures and all the normal stuff we have. Plush. I got lots of plush to bring in. So uh, all the normal general kind of like impulsy. Hey, I want this just because it's cool kind of thing. But and then obviously we're gonna take. We weren't gonna take a bunch of singles, but then we decided, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. If we can sell them, locally at a show and dodge the TCG player fees, why not, right? So we went ahead and took them out of inventory and took the good stuff up there. So should be somewhere in like probably at like 15 grand in singles, and then we'll have basically all the slabs. I'm gonna take all the slabs that we have, and then I don't know anything else we can find. Cool video
Yeah.
games. We always have like cool neat stuff we like to take just to have up there just for people to look at and possibly purchase. It'd be cool, but a lot of that stuff it's just for case filler, kind of attract some eyes, stuff like that. So that's the idea.
Yeah. So going and upgrading your size of your section by basically what is 3 tables, how much like prep time is that for you to get that done? Like obviously you're taking an hour here tonight, hour and a half to do this. Probably shouldn't be, probably, right? You got a whole bunch of shit to go do.
Well, if you'd said tomorrow night, I would have said no, I can't. Sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah, this was fine because I did I pulled a lot of the stuff from the smaller store today and got that over to the main store. And then took care of the van, got the van ready to go, cleared all that stuff out that we don't need necessarily, and then I have started pulling some stuff from the main store, and then did the singles and stuff like that, and then we'll do box up all the plush and stuff tomorrow, and all the games and all the rest of that stuff. So should be pretty light, and then just a matter of shoving it all in the van, and then we'll be good to go Friday
Yeah.
morning to scoot on down.
Yep. Definitely. So is this closer than Atlanta for you, Chicago?
I think Atlanta is maybe an hour or two more. I don't really know. I think it's probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's.
Was that ever of interest to you going to that one or no?
Um, Chicago is definitely, I think, a better spot personally.
Yeah.
Just because being in the Midwest and not a lot of people uh get. I mean, this is what the first Collecticon kind of up this way, so other than like Kansas City, and let's be honest, that doesn't really count. Uh, so I mean, Chicago is just no brainer. I think if you looked at the schedule and you looked at it across the board, it would probably be Atlanta or Chicago, and Chicago is definitely, I think, a
Yeah.
better spot. Traditionally, it's just a better spot for this type of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fierce. I think there's gonna be a lot of people there. I'm hoping
I hope so. That'd be
it's gonna
great.
be it's gonna be huge.
6.5 hours to Atlanta for us.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of far. So when are you getting to Chicago?
should be rolling up right around 1 o'clock, noon to 1 o'clock. I forgot it's we go back in time zone, so we actually
Oh yeah.
gain time. So that'll be good. So it should be like around noonish. I think load in for us is like 1 to 4. So we gotta unload the van. We can set up longer than that, but just as far as like dock access, I think that's what they said. 1 to 4. So we should be right in that window.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing any loading tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing any of that.
What if I call you and say, "Hey, can you help us?"
You got beer? If you got beer, I'll be there.
We'll go somewhere afterwards that has beer. I know that. I'm not worried about that.
Me and my wife could probably make it happen. So she'll be there. You
No,
met
I know a lot
her.
of guys will be up probably.
Yeah,
At least
she
getting
was at
badges and
Charlotte
stuff,
when
so
we were there.
they'll be all right.
Yeah, there'll be a shit ton of dudes there because we have what 6 sections, including yourself. So
Yeah,
that's
we
phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think me and Java are the only ones on the left side of Chicago of the areas, and you got I think the other 4 of you are on the right side.
yeah,
think.
we're right along the right side
Let me see if I
on
can
that
pull up
right
the
edge.
map here real quick.
I think it's 53. I think this section.
I'm gonna pull up this map so you can kind of tell me.
What are you guys? 59, 79? What is it?
79%.
You're like right there in front of the concessions right there, right?
Yeah,
That's a sweet ass spot.
I was pretty excited about it.
Yeah, that's
Make sure
a
I'm
great
not,
spot. And then you're straight in from the door too. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
oh, that's small as balls.
Uh,
Yeah, but right here, that's section 79. Basically, you walk straight in the entrance and go straight to the back is us,
yeah.
and you're over here to the right.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
purple 53, I think is what it is.
Yep, right there. Where's the stage?
Right where it says Zone 3, right below that.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
Far enough away from there. Nice.
For sure.
Is this the biggest one yet, as far as table wise, or has there been maybe Houston or? I'm thinking it's pretty close.
I don't know. I would hope so.
That's pretty big. I'm excited. Yeah. Sucks you ain't got no members though to share. All you got to do is chirp at the people across from you. They ain't there chilling in with you. You got Brandon right behind you.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Brandon's not going, is he?
I think he is. Is he not? I have no idea. I don't know who's going where.
Hell yeah.
But we
Some
have
more legends in here. Jake Smith, Mace, will you hang out with me? I have a card shop mobile apps. So you don't get bored of me too quickly.
Mhm. I think Jake Smith. He's a big Chicago guy. He knows a lot about the happenings up there. So I think he'd be probably a good guy to get with. He knows all the spots.
This guy was supposed to be vending with me. He was like, "Oh shit, Greenie's my leader. I gotta bounce." So he bounced. Great. So he left me high and dry. Left me with
Wow.
Thrifty, Rock Pokemon, Nostalgianomics, Metakai, bunch of cool people, but just
Yeah.
didn't want to vend with me. That's cool. The way it
I
is.
mean, yeah. What can you do?
Yeah. Basic is he was gonna vend with me also. I added him to the group and he just couldn't get it done. Unfortunate. I'm sad. I was sad on that one too. Shug Nasty, what's going on?
Huh.
Nice cut. Got to be getting. So I just a
Unbelievable.
FYI, I got my haircut basically because I have a convention today, and then I got a convention tomorrow. There's this thing, Automotive Battery Show, which is one of the biggest battery show conventions in the world.
A battery
Basically,
show? Really?
yeah, it's like
That's
car battery, like Tesla batteries for cars. So like the actual like skateboard design for the cars, not the ones in the front of your car, the little square ones. We're talking like the big dogs, the ones that run the full electric vehicle.
sure.
It's pretty cool. Um, my portion of the company doesn't do a whole lot with it, but I'm there. Kissing babies. It's pretty fun.
Kissing babies.
Yeah, it feels bad because we're not getting cash at the show. We spend $8,000 for our booth to be there, with the goal being getting prospects, not getting cash sales on site. Could you
Yeah.
imagine
That's that's a lot. That's
eight
a lot.
G's with hopes and prayers? Basically, is all you're walking away with. I couldn't imagine. Like it obviously doesn't exist in the TCG world because we just can exchange for cash with what our goods are. So insane.
Yeah.
So why should I play this TCG simulator game you've been balls deep in? Are you on day 3 yet? I know
Day
you did 2
3,
uploads.
I'm on like day in my personal game, I'm on day like 75. We're
Yeah,
way in. We're
but
way in.
you've done
But
2 uploads?
I've done 3. I've done 3 of them, and then
Okay.
maybe 4 when we get back. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah,
That's totally gonna happen.
it's fun.
Are they
It's fun.
the videos doing well as far as, like, views or anything?
I mean, as far as like a live does, yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. It's not crazy, but
Yeah.
people do enjoy it, and then local people also, my local guys, watch it and enjoy it as well. So it's fun.
I saw they posted it was there like, you're showing the video of you playing the game
Yes,
while in the shop?
yes, they were there, and they were having it like on the big. We have like TVs that like advertise. We'll have like advertisements or whatever, or we'll have like a live stream or something going, and then yeah, they had that going. So they're I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Have you done the Pokemon version of it yet or no?
No, no, I haven't. I don't want to get I don't want to get ninjaed,
Breaking
man.
down?
I don't want to anything to stay in Pokemon's good graces. I'd rather not
Yeah.
push them. Let's I got a lot riding on Pokemon liking me, so I'm gonna keep it that way.
Didn't they not like you for a moment? Was it last year or something because you had opened boxes or I don't even know. Wasn't there a moment you lost something?
Oh yeah, with the league reporting, I how long do we want to get into this? Okay, they had like an online version for you to run your
Yeah.
events with, and it was all on the web page. You would put in your guys, you'd run the event, and then you'd run it all through the website, and it'd be fine. Yada yada yada. Good. Um, that broke for whatever reason, and that they took it down. A $1 billion company can't have a pairing software that makes sense online. Who knew? But so we went back to the old software. But in using the new software and then going back to it, I was supposed to do what they call league attendance, which is basically just literally clicking a button and saying, this person came this month, this person came this month, this person came this month, even though they have the data showing that I ran these events and those people were there, you still have to run attendance. And I didn't do that because I thought, oh, it's all automated now. Cool. They can just pull it from that. Like every other card game does. Like
Yeah.
Konami does it, Magic does it, everybody does it. So I was like, okay, cool. But no, apparently I still have to do that every month, and I didn't. If you miss 2 out of the 3 months, you get kicked out from the organized play. So,
You're back now, right?
oh yeah, we're good now. So all's well there. But yeah, it is a really dumb thing when I'm running like weekly league with like 25 people. I got league cups, league challenges that I run. They see I have to upload that information. They can see that
Yeah.
stuff. But as far as like, I still have to go in there and I click, yes, this person was here this month. This person was here. It's just really dumb. It's stupid. There's got to be a better way. But yeah, it's lame.
Yeah, that's something I look forward to never having to deal with, for sure. I
Yeah,
definitely.
Look, Bandai has a better online app than Pokemon does, and that's just sad. That's really sad.
Hell yeah, it is. That's insane.
Yeah.
So you have the Surging Spark stuff. Are you doing pre-orders for that at all, or no?
Yeah. I have boxes on the website. I haven't done the pre-order or the pre-release scheduling yet, but it's looking like it's going to be a crazy set. It's going to be really good. A lot of playable stuff and a lot of cool cards. It looks like so.
Yeah, I think they just showed the one card drawn by the guy that did the Giratina and the other really sick card that I'm drawing a blank on, Greninja. Akira.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've
Yeah,
been so busy.
Akira. There's another SIR card, I think, in that set drawn by Akira, which all the other sets he did a card for are doing pretty well. Cannot complain. Pretty sure
Oh,
it's big.
the Hydreigon.
Yeah, Hydreigon. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's pretty nasty.
I think
Pretty
he
good.
might be one of probably the best artist in Pokemon right now. You got any? I don't know if you follow any artists, but
Yeah, I really like Shinji Kanda. Shinji Kanda is my favorite. He did the Giratina V alt art, the one with the black Magikarp as well. Like that one. All of his stuff is normally really dark.
it's a girl. It makes sense.
Igawa.
Dudes can't draw.
It's true.
Apparently, Shinji did Giratina. Apparently, I completely don't know what I'm talking about.
Look, there's one of 2 people, and you got there. So don't beat yourself up too bad. It's okay.
So who did the Greninja?
The Greninja, I think, was Igawa. I think we can look and see.
Jesus Christ!
This is great content.
Hell yeah, it is. That's all I care about. Send my cards to Dan, Z, and G, or lose money doing it on my own. What would you recommend?
Send my cards to Dan, Z, and G, or lose money doing it on your own. Are we talking slabs?
Yeah.
I mean, you know just as good as anybody. Z and G don't miss. Like he has the best shot of anybody to get the maximum. Like I just
not sponsored. No.
Potential future employer at this point. Shit. He's right up the road in Indianapolis. I mean, it's not. Would be good, but yeah. I would Z and G. If you have expensive stuff, it makes sense.
eBay is the play, man. I tell you, for most stuff, it's can't beat it. His rates are really good, quick payouts. Yeah, I didn't have issues really with Fanatics either, but
yeah,
there's a lot of shit you don't want to send to Fanatics. So depends what you got, Shug. Top Sun. If you're selling Top Sun, I'd probably go to eBay. I don't know. It's kind of niche. Niche stuff gets cooked on Fanatics sometimes if it's not 10s. That's for sure. Oh, show. What is Newborns Gaming? From Kai Oak Bacon. What's going on, Kai?
Mason Carey Newborns Gaming. I don't know what that means.
No.
I have no like I couldn't even fathom what that means. I have no idea what that means. I've never had babies. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Will Grayson make an appearance in Chicago? That'd be amazing. That'd be pretty cool.
You know, potentially. Depends how late we stay out. You know, where we go, how I'm feeling. We don't know. There's no way to know until we get there, and that's the best part. Yeah.
So I want to talk to you real quick about MetaZoo.
Yeah.
And then I want to kick it back a little bit to Collecticon. I got a few more questions.
Can I actually start off?
Yeah, please.
Now that's out in the open and that the sale is finalized and everything, I do want to say I can actually show this now. I actually have. I'm also participating. No, I'm kidding. That's not. That's not even real. No, I'm kidding. No. Yeah, it's crazy. MetaZoo. What's going on? Go ahead.
I just want to say congratulations on your partial co-ownership, right?
Yeah,
That's what that was.
it's 0.0005%, and that's just because of all the boxes of stuff I'm still holding. So that's basically what that equates to. So as far as like value, yeah, I am invested. Unfortunately, whether I like it or not, apparently.
Yeah. So obviously, MetaZoo sold for $2 million, $2,050,000.
Crazy.
A lot of money. I feel like
It's a lot.
that was kind of high. I don't know.
Mhm.
I feel like they would have took $1 million. You know, like what they're going to turn down.
I feel like, yeah. I wonder what the other offers were, or like if there was like people that were like, how about this?
Like
I do wonder, like, how do you value that? You know, I don't know.
yeah, I was trying to think. Like, have you ever seen a dead TCG revived and been successful?
I mean, there's definitely TCGs that have faded out of popularity and then came back.
Yeah, they didn't die though.
Uh,
I feel like
one that has like they stopped making sets and then came back. Not that I know of.
yeah,
This is going to be a hard Houdini trick to turn this around. But if anybody could do it and knows what to do, or at least we can all guess. But I think the team there is probably as capable as anybody of figuring it out.
yeah. I think it'll be interesting. Who do you think the team is?
Is that not announced?
I don't think it's announced.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know anything. What is it? Meta2? I think that's on the official thing, isn't it? Isn't that the
Meta2 LLC?
I think that's the official
owner.
thing. Yeah.
Is the official owner signed for by Charlie?
Those guys.
Chuck Herlocker himself.
Oh, then let's see. We at least know. Look, Charlie ain't dumb. I would hope that he sees something there to revitalize or bring back and make something out of it. So, look, you'd be pretty dumb to bet against Charlie. You know,
Yeah,
that's my thoughts.
What would you rather spend $2 million on?
Literally anything else.
Really?
I think I could flip like $1 million in like Crocs, probably pretty easily. $1 million in like I mean, shit, name it. I just feel like that's gonna be a hard push. I don't know. It's
a lot of money.
It's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah.
Obviously, probably primarily dispendable, like expendable money that it's not putting people in a tough spot. They can spend it by any means, I would think. Otherwise, the biggest dice roll I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, that's $2 million, man. I could think of a lot of things that I could probably turn a pretty good profit on buying for 2 milli. I don't know if MetaZoo's at the top of that list, but
I mean, can you make another TCG for $2 million? You probably, I mean, probably could, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know how it
yeah,
works, but I
yeah.
feel like that's it's at least part of the way there.
And Kickstarter's a thing. Like if you drop
Uh,
10 grand on like creating cool videos, like that's what sells Kickstarters. Like if you got a cool hype video for a Kickstarter, like dude, you
yeah.
could print and it you
How much did Altered raise? Uh,
what was it?
Altered
Alter?
TCG is the most kickbacked TCG ever. 6.2 million euros.
Holy shit. New, is that current or just finished?
This has been out since a little while. It was at the earlier this year, but like the
Never heard
first
the
set's
name.
actually out. It's actually out, and I stock it.
You stock it?
I do. I bought a case of it and the starter decks. So
Didn't you learn your lesson from getting into Kickstarter, the Argent Saga, MetaZoo?
yeah, I mean, I didn't kickstart it. I just bought it from distribution because it's in distribution now. So
Did you kickstart Argent Saga? That didn't. Yeah, it did kickstart.
no, I didn't kickstart it, but I did carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I kickstarted or I stocked that. Let's not go down the road of all the things I've stocked and died. Okay, let's not do that. Can we not just go through all that?
What about World of Warcraft TCG? Did you ever have that? That might
I
have been
think
before your time,
yeah,
actually.
I think that died before.
Yeah, that was like '09.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Altered is a weird thing. On the surface, it's very anti LGS.
Hmm.
Like every card has like a unique QR code to it. So like when you scan it, that card is yours. You own that card. It is like tied to you. And then boxes have like unique cards in them. I think they're literally called uniques. And it'll be like a random attribute on this card. So it'll have like different effects for the game or whatever. And it'll be randomly created. So there's only one version of that card and you own it. It's yours. And you scan the QR code and you get it. And then if you want, you can pay the company $1 per card and they will print you more of all these cards if you want. You just pay them $1. So it's kind of like it's there's no way to have like a secondary market like of the physical cards because you can't go scan somebody else's card and put it in your
Yep.
and then you can't duplicate them either. So like as soon as you get it, it's yours. It's kind of weird. Like I can't even like do a live break for it because the QR codes are right there. So people like, hey, this is my card now.
That's pretty wild.
At least that's my understanding. That's my understanding of it. Conceptually, as a game, it kind of plays like a board game. Your heroes are like a duo, so there's like a human and like a familiar that they have, and then you kind of like the goal is to like get them together, and then when they get together, you win the game. So it kind of plays like a board game, and then there's like a day and night cycle, and you can only do certain things, and things replenish. It's pretty wild. Like it's pretty involved, but it's unique. It's cool. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of like like Keyforge. You ever hear about Keyforge?
I've heard of it, but yeah.
Keyforge is you would buy a deck for cheap. It'd be like I think it was like $15, $12, something like that. But that deck had like the same kind of thing, a scanning thing on it, and then all those cards had to stay together. You could not deck build. There was no deck building. You bought it. That's your deck.
Yeah.
So you just keep buying decks and hope for better cards. And then if you have a busted deck, you're like, okay, you just win. So Keyforge was kind of weird in that it was just like there was no deck construction. You would buy the deck until you get a good one, and then you're like, okay, cool, I can be competitive.
So like when you were getting into altered, what made you decide like, yeah, this is something I see at the shop? Do you need to immediately start thinking tournaments, or is it just like I'm just going to buy a small quantity?
Yeah, I just
See if
wanted to
there's
see how
interest?
it would do. I would just see how it would do. I always do like Union Arena just came out with like what is it? Hunter x Hunter and Bleach, the anime properties. So I picked some of those. I just like to carry just stuff to see how it does. Because God forbid I don't pre-order something and then it's a $500 box.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, I'll just get a little bit of all these things and see how it does. And if people want it, sure. If not, then I'll in December I'll just sell them all for $1 a pack and it'll go away. So it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
so it's whatever.
Yeah, I think the Alestrals was another weird one that was kicked.
Yeah, that one I don't think it was at distributors that I had, or if I don't know if they self-distribute or what, but I never could get any of that. But yeah.
How many different TCGs are you carrying?
Um, like actively that are like people are interested in.
That are on the shelf that you can walk in and buy?
Pokemon Magic,
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
wouldn't consider Argent Saga probably because it's probably in the back.
I don't have any more of that. That's long gone.
Nice.
I say I have some Metazoo, but it's just the Halloween that last set that they did. Union Arena, One Piece. Actually, I can't even say I sell One Piece because I don't have any. I have no product for that, so I don't sell One Piece. So that's what 5, 6, 7. This 8. I have Sorcery. The second set of Sorcery just came out. 9, 9. I think I'm at 9. But it's just
pretty
all.
good.
It's all just if it does stuff, cool. If not, then oh well.
Yeah. So with Metazoo possibly making a return, is there any consideration you would ever get back into it, knowing the people involved?
I don't want to say never,
Yeah.
but see, at that point, it's just like, just start another company. Just start another company because all this stuff you're gonna have to redo. You're gonna have to do the organized play. You're gonna have to redo the sets. God, I would hope Charlie would and these guys would look at the cards and say, these cards look like ass. Let's move away from that. Like at that point, you just make your own make your own game. I don't know what like you said. What's 2 million going towards? I have no idea, but a lot would have to change. I like the concept. We've always said, "Oh, cryptids are cool. That's a cool concept for a game." All that stuff's cool. The fourth wall effects are kind of cool, kinda. Not
Weird.
really, not really like in practice. It sounds cool, but then when you go to play, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if they make it more grounded and more like reasonable, I think that's a cooler idea. But conceptually, there's some inkling of an interesting concept for a game. But yeah, I don't even like the name Metazoo. I don't like the name Metazoo. I think it's really dumb. But
So you're not going to buy my Kickstarter Metazoo box in Chicago like you bought the Evolutions box?
You can. I think. Look, you have all the reason to sit on that and hoping that something like this pops off, and then God forbid they make like an Evolutions version of Metazoo where they do all the throwbacks to all those old cards, and then you're like, oh shit, I got the originals. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the dream play there. That's the long game that you need to be playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited with knowing at least the.
You're excited. You're actually excited about Metazoo.
I'm excited. I've been a fan of Metazoo since before Basic Trainer. So
yeah, I said, conceptually, I like the idea. I like the concept of the game. I like the idea. I was even kind of on board with all like the storytelling of it and like the the whole thing of like how sure, but
yeah,
it's very hard to make TCG. Like let's like be completely honest. Balancing, uh, interweaving the power levels and the concepts and like the uh, all the different like attributes of all those like types of the game, right? Like making all that stuff interact where it makes sense, and like one has this property and this the other thing has this sort of strategy. One mills your deck, one plays out of the discard, that kind of thing, like Magic does, where all these colors have a flavor, right? And it's like
Yeah.
based on your play style or what you want to do. MetaZoo never had any of that. There was no structure, there was no cohesion, there was no hey, these are all do these things. Uh, that was never there. Like conceptually, they didn't even have the inkling to do that.
hmm
So they have to get to that level of like, okay, let's actually make a TCG that has archetypes and structure to it, and then all these uh, different types have attributes that we imbue with all these creatures, and then make it make sense. That's the core of going and developing a TCG that I don't think MetaZoo ever had.
Did you ever want to make one?
No,
No.
it sounds terrible. Like it sounds like a terrible task. I would say it almost is an impossible task unless you had very very advanced knowledge of like conceptually how to create game design.
Playtesting's huge for sure. A
I mean, even
massive part
like
of it.
even before that, like you could waste so much time developing something, and then it comes out and it just sucks,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work.
Yep.
I mean, how many TCGs do we see from big companies, not just like small guys? The one I always like to use, Wizards of the Coast made a Transformers TCG that had actual product and had actual like sets. The same designers making Magic cards were making Transformers and the TCG. The game was ass, like terrible to play.
Yeah.
Is there something there? So could something potentially be cool down the road? And could they reform it and make it something cool? So they make another Transformers TCG and try it again? Sure, because the property's there, right? It's a good idea. The idea of cryptids is cool in a TCG, but you have to basically just build everything from the ground up again because it's just not. It is not. It ain't it. It ain't. That's not a way to play a
Did
game.
you ever have this TCG?
It's just the Marvel TCG.
Versus. It's versus system.
No,
No,
I've never seen that.
not the Marvel TCG. It's DC, Marvel. It's literally a TCG.
Oh, well, it says Marvel TCG on it, so I didn't know.
It's called Versus. But yeah, that was similar. Like it died. Obviously, it's got all these amazing characters. There's Iron Man cards, Spider-Man cards, Batman cards, Joker cards. She did.
You could have the coolest idea in the world of all these cool properties, and
Yeah.
fuck, look at Star Wars TCG. They're on set 3, and it ain't doing great, guys. Let me tell you, it ain't doing great.
Really.
So yeah, you got to do. It's not enough to just have a cool property behind it.
Yeah.
The game design has to be there. The cool factor of something unique and something different has to be there. There has to be development, progression, strategy, like something to hold people over until the next release.
Which scares me. I think it could be a long time till we hear, all right, here's what's next.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, I guarantee they probably don't have the next 5 years for MetaZoo planned out. I mean, shit, the original guys didn't even do that. So
No.
But yeah, it's not a easy process.
I don't like waiting. That
Well,
sucks.
What do you think they're going to come out tomorrow and announce? All right, war is back on. We're going to do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
The art's already done, I heard. Fucking just send it to
Look,
freaking China.
If it's a bunch of poncho art, then let's just nix that and get somebody else in here doing it anyways.
You don't like poncho art?
No, absolutely not. It's derivative. It's not transformative. It's boring. It's samey. Look, the dude was trying, but no man could carry that game on his back.
Well, I've looked up signed Poncho cards recently because the dude's a goat. So
Okay.
we're obviously on two different ends of
Did you buy any?
Not yet. I have one in my watch list. $100 PSA 10 signed Poncho. I think it's a Mothman. Man, it can't be a Moth. No, it was Chaos Crystal. Didn't buy
Chaos
it yet.
Crystal. Really?
It's like the freaking Black Lotus of Metazoo, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I got one still. You want to buy it? I got you. I got you.
Which one?
It's not signed. You can get it signed though. He'll probably charge you what, 10, 15 bucks? I don't know. I don't know what he charges. I have no idea. But
Guess what Tom Brady charges? He's coming to Michigan. Fanatics deal. Guess how much he's charging for I gotta verify it. Looking it up.
I would say $250.
1 second.
I think that's a reasonable.
Tom Brady, we have the opportunity to give you guys a chance to send in drop-off personal items to DC Sports. Not DC Sports that everyone knows on eBay. It was a way smaller place. All items are due this Friday, October 11th. Autograph prices starting at $1,999.
Oh, no!
2 G's. 2 fucking G's for a Tom Brady auto.
So when he checks into his hotel room and like, okay, just sign this for incidentals, and they're like, oh shit, I got it.
$2,000, and you don't even get to meet him. You have to send them in.
What?
You
get
a
photo of him signing it at least? Do you get anything?
There's a photo right there.
Oh no,
that's their post. $2,000. I know you can't read it.
No, well, we get the picture. Yeah, we're good.
2 effing grand. I was like, guess I ain't getting his auto. I feel like you can get like a 2018 card with his auto on it for like $200 because it's not a rookie.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a thing. I feel like you could easily.
Is that to sign anything?
Anything
or just a card?
Anything.
2,000 to move a pin.
Yeah. 2 G's.
That.
He's the GOAT right now until Mahomes passes him, but 7 rings, man. Damn. That's crazy.
It's probably all those rings on. It's hard to sign your name, probably. It's probably.
Yeah. You had any possible booster boxes walk into your place lately?
Let's see. What I buy? Somebody brought some celebrations in recently. Nothing like crazy. I bought some booster packs of base, jungle, and fossil. Somebody brought in, so I got some of those. I'm gonna bring them to Collecticon, but they're all light, so I don't know if they probably won't sell. But maybe someone might want them. I don't know. But other than that, nothing crazy. No.
Didn't you? I remember seeing you posting a picture of getting a bunch of packs in. Were they all light, or did you grade some?
No, yeah, they're all light. Yeah,
all light.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, I even told him like, look, I'm going to buy him as light because he's like, yeah, that's fine.
There's a lot of CT scanner companies at this show I was at today. I almost walked by and asked them if they do Pokemon cards for me. I should have. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Could be in the cards. Yeah. So you've been grading anything with PSA, or you kind of slowed down?
I got a big stack of stuff to send off that I just haven't yet. I probably should make some use of that PSA membership I've actually been paying into. Probably get something back out of that. Should probably be a good move.
100%.
I have a Moonbreon that came in, a CGC 10. That, I mean, if you cross it over, it's like an extra $300. So that's probably worth it, right?
And then they upcharge you an extra $75.
Oh, really? Shit. See.
I think that's all. I think it's $75-ish for $1,000 plus card, something like that, instead of 15.
So dumb.
It's dumb. Kind of blows. How come you don't have any live streamers, right? Like, obviously Dan's doing the live streaming. He's got a couple 1099 guys. Is it something you've ever considered, having so much just bulk that they could just do dollar auction, dollar auction, dollar auction.
Yeah, but I have actual bulk, like actual bulk.
You have to have 5-row freaking things of like hollow bulk dollar cards, like
Uh
keys and like base hollows from Sun and Moon.
oh yeah, I got a bunch of just hollows. Yeah, of course, I got tons of
Dollar
hollows.
cards, man. Like
Uh,
somebody pay for it. Bet you.
I don't know about all that, but no, I do my thing like on Fridays. I do my little pack rips and pack
Yeah.
battles that we do.
Your own
But
lives. Yep.
yeah, other than that, I don't really do anything.
Now, is that primarily ran through you're not your eBay, your store on
Yeah,
online, so you
yeah,
can they have
we
to
do it
go
on
purchase.
Shopify. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's nice.
What are Shopify rough? It's cheaper than TCG Player and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it's like 2%, and then card processing at like 1.5, I think is what it is. So
Yeah.
3.5%. Cool. So it's
And
basically like same thing as somebody walking in and using a credit card. Realistically, yeah.
yeah. Damn.
So it's pretty good. I like that.
Transformers
Chug.
40th anniversary. Holy shit, it's that old.
Transformers, it's old, yeah. Shit, the
Did
cartoons
you
are from the 70s, aren't they?
did you see the new
80s?
Transformers movie?
No. No idea.
It's the best Transformers movie that's probably ever been made.
Okay.
It's an animated movie. I went and saw it with my 4-year-old son, and I was like, all right, this is gonna be dope. I'm gonna get an hour and 40 minutes of sleep. But I was freaking in it the whole time.
Wow.
It was
That's a good endorsement.
it was pretty good.
I was gonna take a nap, but I couldn't because I was so enamored.
Keegan
That's
Michael
great.
Key's in it. I don't know if you know who that is. Key and Peele, the
Yeah,
comedian.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's there's he does too many callbacks to his old funny jokes that he's had on Comedy Central. I was dying.
What? In the video or in the movie?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. There's some good ones. It's
What?
obviously
That's
not.
crazy.
It's like PG, but it's still
Yeah.
pretty funny as an adult sitting there hearing his callbacks to some of his funny jokes.
Is
It
he
was
like
pretty good.
do you like produce it or is he like part of it or is he just a voice
No, I
actor?
think he was just one of the voice actors. But honestly,
Weird.
it's like the origin story of Transformers. It is phenomenal.
Huh. Yeah.
You
I'm
look at
kind
the
of
Rotten Tomatoes; it's like a 95% right now. Like it's
what?
killing, killing.
And it's in theaters.
Yeah, it's Transformers 1. When's the last time you saw a movie, Mason? Green Mile?
Like in theaters?
Yeah, I just saw it in a movie theater like a week ago.
The last movie I saw in
Oh,
movie
you
theaters
said
was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I haven't seen number 1 or 2 yet. So,
Wow. Well,
actually, I lied. It's 98% on Rotten Tomatoes by viewers.
wow.
That's insane. That is a extremely high number. Boom.
Yeah.
But I also heard that there's a Good Robot movie. It's called The
Two,
Good Robot.
2,500 verifies ratings at 98%. That's like unheard of.
So what's the original It's called Transformers with Shia LaBeouf. I think that was like my favorite one besides.
Is he in this? He's not in here?
No,
Oh,
I love Mr. LaBeouf, but he's not in this.
yeah.
Yeah, Transformers 2007. I think that's when Shia LaBeouf. That's only an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's getting cooked by the new one.
Hey, that's 85 is not bad. Pretty good.
98.8 is phenomenal. Guardians is the best of Marvel. I would love to. There's so many Marvel. Like the last Marvel movie I saw was probably Civil War. It's been too long. I love them all, but I just haven't. Not there. It's not in the heart right now. I don't have the time. My son's not old enough to see him yet. Most of those are kind of
Mhm.
above his head at 4 years old. So when he's old enough,
Yeah, I would say it's probably.
we'll be in there for sure. It'll be happening. We'll have to marathon them from the beginning to the end. That'll be nice. I can't believe you didn't know about Versus. That's crazy.
I mean, it's how old is that? When did that come out? What's the date on the bottom of the box?
Upper Deck Entertainment.
Okay.
I don't know. It's first edition.
The
Probably
only edition. The only
2000.
edition.
Yeah, probably. It's only,
The only edition.
it's not for kids under the age of 3. 2004.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Look at this. This starter deck is like $5
Mm-hmm.
with Batman cards. This shit's so cool.
Yeah.
Y'all sleeping on dead TCGs. Telling you.
I was a junior in high school. 2004.
Damn, you're old.
Yeah. Yeah, you're telling me.
Junior in high school. Okay, so I was a junior in 08. You got 4 years on me. I think you're about the same age as Hope. Well, shit.
That makes me a decent stand-in. See,
Yeah, that's
not
good.
as good, not as good, but you know, we're doing okay.
Yeah, I wonder how the hurricane's shaping up. The shit was moving quick, dude. The shit was wild.
That's what they said. It was moving faster than what it was off the coast. So
When I was watching it, like I don't know if you guys know how hurricanes work. I didn't really know until before this one because my buddy's in the freaking warpath of it. But it was the eye of it was going just below where he lived. And because the way the storm is spinning counterclockwise, it's like it was pulling the water out of Tampa Bay. So because it wasn't up just a little bit more, pushing it into Tampa Bay, it was pulling it out of Tampa Bay, and it was actually lowering the water level. But they said it's supposed to surge like probably now-ish or a little bit later from now. But below that, it was like Sarasota was getting cooked. They had like 10 or 11 feet storm surge before we got on here. Yeah, it seemed like just north of Tampa, and Tampa wasn't doing too bad yet when we got on here, but hopes and prayers, man. It's wild. Mason's a year older than me. Phew. Save that. Thrifty, any word yet? You coming? Thrifty's supposed to be.
you coming?
She's supposed to be in my section.
I think we're gonna have an empty spot.
She said she's got the spot filled, but I'm hoping it's her. My wife would be happier if it was Thrifty, probably.
Look, I would love for it to look.
What?
Thrifty's my train buddy.
Your train buddy?
Yeah, if we ever get on a train, we're because in Denver, we were at the airport at the same time. We took the train together, and she was struggling, so I had to help her. So now, if you're ever on a train, I at least got that. I can help out with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you.
I didn't want to leave her.
You did?
I didn't want to.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That was the first time you guys probably met?
Mm-hmm.
Denver?
Yeah.
Before going to Swami's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What a time. What a time. That was 2 years ago now? Time's flying, dude. Flying.
Yeah, because it was in like October too, wasn't it?
I think it was something
Pretty
like
close.
that. October 22, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's I miss Swami. I feel like I don't see him enough.
I could never see Swami enough. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. The good old days, as
What a
they
guy!
call
What a guy!
it. Yikes! Don't say that, dude. It sounds like we're done. So, like, what were you doing with all your time before YouTube? And because you had the card shop, right?
Me? What was I doing?
Yeah.
Working 2 jobs?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I didn't have time.
You're a
No.
TSA, right?
Yeah, I was not. I didn't have free time. I was
Yeah.
working 16 hours a day.
I feel like you were still making YouTube though, doing that, right?
Yeah, for a while.
You had both jobs doing YouTube, but you were I don't know if you were at that point. You weren't really too involved in the community, right? I would say
Am I involved now? I don't I don't really think of it like that,
no,
but
you're not.
oh, okay.
You said it, not me.
Hey.
How do I get invited on the train?
Shug, Shug, look,
Jesus Christ!
I could start some stuff with Shug, but I don't want to do it. Not on the podcast. Not it when it says Professor Oak above my head. I don't want that taken out of context. Be misquoted and have it put on him. I don't want that.
Japanese trading cards. How come you are not buying a bunch from Retro Specs?
I did buy some from Retro. I did. I have. I
Why
bought
aren't you buying a bunch?
a bunch. Well, because I can't sell a bunch. I mean, I probably could sell a bunch. Let's be real. I probably could, but yeah. I mean, it's just one day to the next. Who knows what's going to happen? So I don't want to get. It's too like this. I get nervous when things go like that. I get nervous.
Yeah. So is it you would only buy 151, or what was like your thought going into that? Which Japanese sets were you trying to pick and choose?
No, yeah, it was mainly 151. I had EV Heroes as well, but it wasn't from Retro. Uh, just because that set's bonkers,
Yeah.
obviously. So in the height of it, I was buying it and stocking that. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe with TC Player with selling Japanese singles now, maybe it makes sense to try to get into it. I don't know. I'm not opposed. It's just people bring them in. And I'm like, I can't tell. I can't get rid of these. I can't sell them. So I don't normally buy Japanese singles either. But I don't know. Maybe if I can sell them on TCG Player, maybe it might be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how that does.
Wasn't your stance? I can't recall from your video. I remember watching it. The $2 Bulbasaur versus the $25-$30 one.
Hmm.
Didn't you think in there that you said the prices is not? It's not going to do good for Japanese, or what was your overall consensus?
So if you go on TCG Player and you type in the name Bulbasaur,
Yeah.
potentially you could look on there and you'll see the Japanese stuff alongside the English version. So I wonder if people see that and they go, okay, why do if I want this card, I want this card, I want this art of this card, right? What do I care if I can't read it? I'm going to save the $28
Yep.
and buy the $2 one. So I really don't know if that's going to be the effect. Maybe people are going to not care, or maybe they will care and they'll be like, okay, I'll just pay up for the English. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I think this will be the first time where we see. It's gonna be tough to do actual buyouts of these cards, but I guess some of the older sets you probably could after people upload enough things. But I feel like seeing actual buyouts happen of these cards, it'll only help them. I think in the long run, I feel like some of these Japanese 151s cards have gotten cooked so bad. They're like the Bulbasaur's $2. I feel like it only could go up, especially like based on what you said. More people are going to be like, "F that! I'm just going to save $25, get the Japanese one." More
Yeah.
people will be buying them then. I feel like it's going to do pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a non-zero amount of people that go, yeah, I'll just buy this one. I don't care.
Yeah. To be honest, I've been looking for something I could buy Japanese cards that wasn't in Japan.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, it's I said for years, years and years and years, you know, why doesn't a TCG player for Japanese exist? There's got to be a market. Clearly, there's a market because eBay and TCG players not making this decision blind. You know, like they could be carrying other TCGs or other stuff. They didn't have to Pokemon Japanese. You know, they didn't have to. They could have done anything. I think a little help from Papa eBay from them is saying, hey, this ain't slowing down. This ain't getting any smaller. You guys need to get on top of that. So there may be a little influence from Daddy eBay to say, hey, you guys need to get on this.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Got a question from Shug. What do you think? Do people that don't play the TCG actually read their cards?
That's true. That's a valid point. I don't know. Josh, do you read Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Like, do you even bother, or you just slap them down? It's like, hey, here's.
Yes, if I play the new format, I have to. If I want any opportunity of understanding what his next play might be, but
right.
The old formats, it's all memory. Like you memorize the pictures and you know what to do. Just like Pokemon, it gets pretty easy to do after you play the deck a couple times. You don't got to read. So
really, I I read stuff all the time. I'd be like, okay, what does it do? Okay.
I mean, after you play it a couple times, like in succession, I feel like you get it eventually.
Yeah, well, maybe good players get it. I don't get it. I'm not good.
Is it N coming back? I feel like it's coming back. I feel like I heard
N?
that. The card, yeah.
I mean, the character is coming back with, and then the gym set. He's already been confirmed.
Which means it's probably going to be the trainer card again, which was busted as shit. So shuffle your cards into your deck, draw as many prizes. There's some expensive ends out there, I tell you. I think there's one in like the gym leader format's like $70.
Yeah, the Florida.
You can only play one of.
Yeah, there's some decent priced ones. I actually like Ayano better. I actually like the card.
Yeah.
The crap in my hand I don't want, or else I would have played it. So get rid of that. Put it on the bottom, and then draw. That's way better.
I like putting it on the bottom. I don't know how many cards you draw, though.
Same thing. As many of the prizes you have. Yeah.
Prizes?
Uh-huh.
Your opponent gets 4 cards. Automatic? No, that's Judge. No,
just Judge, yeah. N was the same way. You draw to how many prizes. The number of prizes you have.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was slightly more different, but interesting.
Same card. I mean, same thing except the cards go to the bottom. It's going to get shuffled in. Yeah.
It's toxic as shit. There was a card called, I think it was called...
It's not toxic as shit. It's the only semblance of ham disruption we have in the fucking game. So it's...
Which leads me to this. Did you read... I had like deciphered the Japanese language by translating it.
What?
There's a card called Miniskirt that never made the original set. I don't know if you saw it. It's one of those playtest things.
No, I didn't see it. What are you talking about?
Anyways, it's gone in the auctions. It's sold. And if you read it, it says, look at your opponent's hand and like discard a card. That would have been freaking amazing. What the hell? And they unfortunately never released it to the game.
Okay. Just a pro tip out there, guys. Don't type in Pokemon miniskirt into Google. Don't do it. Or do it. I mean, it's up to you. Do it. It's up to you. Definitely don't do it on your business Chrome account, though. That's.
I got it right here. I can share my screen.
Okay. Well, double check and make sure you can share your screen. But
I can share my screen. This is it.
Oh, that's the card. Okay, yeah. Okay.
And this was $5,000. Cheap.
Yeah, I'd probably hold out until a 10 hits the market. I don't want a 9. That sucks.
Oh no, it's even worse than I thought. Each player shows his or her hand, discards all trainer cards in his or her hand, and resumes play.
That's gross.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
No wonder it didn't get released. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that'll never get printed. No.
Yeah, I wish they had more interaction on your opponent's turn. At least one card. Like give the opponent some suspense to their attack they're about to do.
Let me respond to what they're
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
That would be obviously it adds a lot more complexity. But man,
They could do it in a way that's not just toxic as hell. There's a way to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they already have stuff like, hey, during your opponent's next turn, yada yada yada, can't happen or whatever. So they have stuff like it. It's just nothing that is like blatantly like in response.
Yeah, like after your opponent plays energy card, remove it. Something like that. Like boom, right after they do it. So yeah. That would be pretty cool. Very cool. So you got a bunch of video game consoles? Because I know last time you had a bunch of CIB games going down to Collecticon in Charlotte. You have
yeah, we might bring some of that stuff. We're trying to focusing on handhelds a lot, so we've been trying to do a lot of stuff with handhelds. So, like Zach's been working on, like modified, like Game Boy Advances.
Yep.
Like he did a repair stream on that. Yeah, I mean they're insane. They have like rechargeable battery with USB-C. They have stereo speakers and amplifiers in them. They have a backlit screen that you can like toggle and make it brighter or darker depending on if you're in bed or whatever. You can turn it down or whatever. Just all kinds of crazy like custom buttons and all this crazy stuff. It's pretty involved, and they can be expensive. I think $250 is like the one with all the bells and whistles on it, so it's not cheap.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but they're sweet. They're like because you always want because the SP was the only ones that were backlit. The original Game Boy Advances were not.
Yeah.
So it's the same form factor the way you can like an adult with decent sized hands can actually hold them.
Yeah.
Instead of the SP where you're like doing this shit. So it's a more comfortable and it's a better way to play it, for sure.
Hell yeah, might have to look into that.
So they're cool, yeah. All kinds of different color buttons and combinations and stuff we can do, customizing them.
If I brought my silver version and blue version and my sapphire and ruby, could he take those back and restore my batteries in those?
Yeah, sure.
That might happen.
We do them for.
Would it be better to ship them? You think so it doesn't get all mixed in the fray?
I mean, we can probably bag them up.
Yeah,
but we do them for $15 a piece.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
It's easy.
Yeah, I got all my OG games still.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Like a lot of people do that. They bring us the batteries and we swap them out for them.
I know
like that actually desolder them and put them back.
Yep.
The real way.
I think that's how PokeRev got his start, right? I think he was doing some.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure is kind of that's what he started in, was like flipping, redoing the batteries and flipping those. Pretty positive.
That's pretty crazy. I didn't know that.
His gateway drug. It's come a long way. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tomorrow, your day at work, is it just loading the truck, getting ready to go?
Yeah, we're gonna just kind of get everything together at this point. God, it really sucks because the Pokemon Regional is this same weekend in Louisville.
In Louisville.
And it's so crazy. Like, I would have vended that, if I was not going to Chicago. Like, I would totally have. If I didn't want to see you all, that would have been an option. But I said, obviously I want to go and see y'all. So that's a bummer. Like, of all the weekends, really, that's
a big one.
Had to be the same ones, really. So, and it sucks too because a lot of people are coming into town. And people are, people that, I had some people in there today that got in early, and people from even just out of state that know me, that they they come to the shop or want to do stuff, and I have no singles in the case because they're all going to the show. So it just sucks because the store looks really shitty because it's all empty right now. So it's just a bummer. Kind of
Hell yeah.
sucks. So
Isn't there like stringent like requirements to be a vendor at a Pokemon event?
they well, I mean they
Is
have
it-
like stuff that you can and can't sell and stuff like that. It's got to be official licensed stuff and that kind of stuff. But I mean, yeah, obviously you need like tons of singles. Like singles are obviously a big thing. You want to have all the staples and stuff that I probably would have had to have bought, you know, and then just sold them for more. But I would have had them, right? So
Yeah.
that's something I probably would have done. But wasn't meant to be, I guess. I also had like the classic wedding that I had to also miss this weekend as well. So I had the trifecta.
You missed a wedding this weekend?
Yeah.
Holy.
So, yeah.
You're gonna be sleeping on the couch for weeks.
She's not happy. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you that right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's fine.
We appreciate the love. I'm glad you're going to CollectCon. I'm glad you're making the venture again.
Look, I'd pick y'all over a lot of things. So
Likewise, man. Feelings mutual. I look forward to hopefully seeing your shop, even if you're not working. It's okay.
I'll be in. I'll go in. I'll hang out with you. I don't care.
Stay tuned. I'll let you know for sure what we can do because he just sent me. I haven't looked up where the hotel is. He just sent it to me, but I'll be down there. So that'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. You guys don't have any events, I'm guessing, on Monday nights. That's pretty random.
Mondays are rough.
Yeah.
Not much going on Mondays.
Good. It'll be a quiet show. I can come buy out all your minty singles and get them graded. So
yeah,
it'll be great.
If I don't sell them this weekend, shit, that's.
Yeah, it might be super empty. I'll walk in there. I'll make a cool vlog. I'm like, wow, don't ever come here.
Wow, look at this.
Shit's empty.
Barren ass. Yeah.
Looks like freaking the middle of Tampa Bay right after Milton rolled through. Like,
wow.
Crazy.
Too soon. Too soon in that it hasn't even happened. Jeez.
Yeah.
No, it'd be. I mean, obviously, I'd love to have you stop by. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah. Look forward to it.
Show you the robots. Show you the bulk pile in the back. If nothing else.
That'd be nice. I think I'm gonna have to do like a crowd surf on the bulk. That can it hold like 300 pounds? You think? Or
I mean, yeah, I could. If it falls on top of me, I could be crushed to death. Yeah, it's rough back there. I'm sorry. I'll help you move some stuff around. I gotta move some stuff. I gotta rotate it. Rotate the bulk. It's like
rotate the bulk.
It's like a silo. You gotta like the grain. You gotta rotate it. Make sure it doesn't
get
spoil on the bottom.
bottom.
Yeah. Huh? Get the fresh air circulating.
When's our next card shop or card shop candids video?
I don't know. The bulking up series kind of took over that, so I kind of been doing that.
Yep.
I don't know. We're at like 120,000 cards now, so I kind of like feel like mission accomplished a little bit. You know,
it's a lot of freaking cards.
There's a lot of freaking cards.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Everyone go check out Spicy Boys TV. They're going live in 10 minutes, apparently.
Oh, really? Okay, well.
That's what he just said. So
content. Back-to-back content.
Bang, bang. It's the way it goes. But again, appreciate you coming on. Look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Absolutely. Anybody else that stops by and then comes out? Absolutely.
Go say hello. Stop by Mason's booth 53.
Yeah. Why don't you guys don't ever do like a meetup, an official meetup or something, or a hangout spot?
Who?
Never thought to do that? Like a slabbed after party or something crazy.
Professor Oak just goes to the Orlando one. Maybe next time in Orlando we will, but we'll get like 3 people there. It'll be cool. It'll be lit.
Maybe I'll go.
There you go.
Maybe.
That's 3 people.
That's it. It'll be us 3 hanging out.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
It'd be a blast. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. It would be cool to do some version of something like that. So
Thrifty says in 10 minutes it'll be live, so in 45 minutes it'll actually be live. Yeah, sounds about right.
They better not disappoint. I'd be pissed off if I shared all that and they're not going to be live in 10 minutes. That's kind of effed up. But
yeah, they better be on time. That's all I gotta say.
what's going on? Other section leader Grimer. I think he's by you though. Grimer's by you.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure.
We gotta make like a chart for everybody to see where everybody's at.
Yeah, I have my chart. Me and Java were next to each other. You guys were all in Egypt, so. But fuck Egypt.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, guys.
You guys got the best spot. You guys got one of the best spots. If you're not at the entrance, it's like the second best spot. You guys
I couldn't agree more. It's
You're gonna
phenomenal. I'm gonna do well, hopefully. Probably not, but all right, guys.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it. Appreciate you coming in, man.
No, appreciate you guys for hanging out, and you, Josh, appreciate you. See you in a few days.
Definitely. All right, chat. We'll talk to you later.
All right, y'all.
Peace.